Of all the athletes who have travelled the road to Olympic glory, few can match the appeal of the gymnasts, with their displays of grace, strength, technique, and artistry. The first modern Olympic Games were held in 1896. Inspired by the ideals of the ancient Greeks, their founder, Pierre de Coubertin, called upon the youth of the world to gather in Athens. Gymnastics was included as one of the 9 sports on the program. Germany dominated the competition, Hermann Weingartner winning medals on the high bar, the rings, and the pommel. There was no all-around competition, but team medals were awarded for the horizontal and parallel bars. Olympic gymnastic events became increasingly haphazard. Team apparatus competitions were held in conjunction with tumbling, club swinging, and rope climbing. By the 1912 Games in Stockholm, a more stable program had been established, and athlete participation had risen to 2,500 competitors from 28 nations. Fierce competition arose between the Swedish and German gymnasts. In order to satisfy the varying styles, the program included apparatus-based events and the more artistic free exercises. A number of demonstration events were also staged, including an exhibition by the Scandinavian women. By the 1924 Games in Paris, gymnastics had become an established part of the Games. The Games provided the first great gymnastics hero, Leon Stukel, the Slovenian whose career would span 2 decades. In Paris, Stukel thought he had little hope of winning a medal.
We went to Versailles for lunch and didn't get back to the hotel until 4 o'clock. A crowd of people were waiting in front of the hotel. They came running up to me, shouting, "You've won a gold medal in the multiple event and on the bar." We saw the results in the newspaper. That was quite exciting.
In his first Olympic Games, the unknown Slovenian had won 2 gold medals and come fourth on the rings and vault. 4 years later in Amsterdam, the gymnastic competition was extended to women. However, women were only allowed to compete in team events until 1952. For Leon Stukel, the Games were also a turning point.
Amsterdam made a very big impression on me. It was there that I first realized what it really meant to win a gold medal. We would stand and watch the winners on the rostrum with their medals and see the results appear on a big screen and hear the anthem. It really was a wonderful spectacle.
Stukel won gold in his specialist event, the rings, and an overall bronze medal behind the dominant Swiss gymnasts, Georg Nietz and Hermann Henge. If Amsterdam made an impression on the young Slovenian, the 1936 Berlin Games stunned the whole world, as they became a showcase for the Third Reich.
Der 11. Olympiade neuer Zeitrechnung als eröffnet.
A mass display of over 12,000 gymnasts heralded German domination in the gymnastic events. Competing in his third Olympic Games and at the age of 37, Leon Stuckel won silver on the rings, bringing his medal tally to 3 golds, a silver and 2 bronze. At the 1952 Games in Helsinki, the Olympic oath was taken by Finnish gymnast Heikki Savolainen. His career, the longest of any gymnast in history, had begun at the 1928 Amsterdam Games. Over the next 4 Olympic Games, he won a total of 9 medals, including team gold in 1948. In Helsinki, at the age of 44, Savolainen ended his incredible Olympic career with team bronze. The Helsinki Games marked a decisive turning point in international sport, with the arrival of the Soviet Union into Olympic competition. Sport, and particularly gymnastics, became a showcase for the benefits of their political system. Nowhere were Soviet resources more apparent than in Helsinki's gymnastic arena. The Soviet team took 5 of the top 7 places in the combined exercises. Overall gold went to 31-year-old Viktor Chukarin. Having escaped the death penalty in a World War II concentration camp, Chukarin epitomized Soviet determination. To his overall title, he added team gold and 2 gold and 2 silver medals at individual apparatus. 4 years later in Melbourne, Chukarin defended his overall title. Despite a hand injury sustained in practice, he kept to his original routines and won the overall gold by 0.05 of a mark over Japan's Takashi Ono. In 2 Olympic Games, Chukarin had won 11 medals and firmly established the Soviet Union at the forefront of the sport.